Hi everyone, welcome back to my AWS series. So today we are going to explain you about the error handling in step functions. So how we can handle the exception in the step functions. So for this I have what I am going to do in this video. I am going to create one lambda functions and I will send some exceptions from the lambda functions and I will call that lambda functions to the step function so that when the step function will run then our lambda will be fail and let's see how a step function act after getting the error. So for this is my lambda functions. Here you can see. So in this lambda function I have forcefully raised the exceptions. Here you can see, and this is my step functions. Okay, let's see in action how it will work. So let me go to the AWS console screen. Let me go to the step function, or let me go to first lambda. So I'm going to create one lambda for error hand for raising the error, right? Or exception, you can say. Create function, raise exception happen. All right, I am choosing the Python version here, and that's it. And here you can create the function. Okay, it may take some time to set up the various feature of a lambda functions because it generates some dummy code for you, right? Okay, and yeah, code source is ready. Yeah, now code source is loading, so it may takes few seconds to load the exact code for this lambda, right? So yeah, this was the dummy code for this lambda. So let me remove this, and you can go on my GitHub page and just quickly copy this and paste here. All right, and then deploy. Yeah, so remember these things. Whenever you modify the lambda code, you always need to deploy this so that latest code will be work for that particular lambda. Now lambda is set. Now we can go to the step functions. So I am going to the step function and going to create one step function for error handling, and here I am going to create one function. I am giving them some name, exception in step function. So this is my step function name. Continue. All right. So here I am going to invoke the lambda. So you can go to directly into the code. All right. And you can just go to my GitHub link and copy this step function code. I have already written this code for you to save some time for this video. This is very simple code. So here you can see that if I talk about the code, so I am going to call one lambda here, right? This is a ARN for my lambda. All right, so this is fine, everything is fine, but just I need to pass my lambda name here. So let me copy my lambda name, that is a raise exception function which we have created, right? So I am giving here. All right, so firstly I am calling on lambda. So if lambda run successfully, it will be go to the success rate, else it will be go to the handle error. So this is the way actually how the exception handling in the step function. So you need to provide a catch, right? And this is the error equals and result path. It will store all the errors that will receive from the lambda function, and it is the next step where it will be go. And if we talk about this, so it will try two times actually to call that lambda. Maybe first time it is getting error, but it will try at least two time. Okay, so my step function is ready. All right, let me create a step function. Okay, I found one error, so invalid ARN format. So let me go to my function and here raise exception, and let us see where we have the error. So we can copy this, okay, directly and paste this. Okay, fine, everything is fine here. Now create. All right, so when you are going to create this step function, this pop-up will come up. It is asking for creating one role for this step function with these two permissions. Okay, but I have already created one role which I am using in my all the videos for step functions. That is a step functions role for step function, so I will select this. Right, if you do not know how we can create the role and assigning the permission, you can watch my previous videos. So now all set, let me create the step function. All right, so my step function has been created. Here you can see clearly we will call the lambda. If it is called successfully, then it will be green, else it will be go under the catch and end. So let me execute this lambda. Oh, sorry, let me execute this step function. All right, so I have not passed any parameter for now. So start execution, and yeah, so here you can see that my lambda is failing somehow. All right, so and it lambda is failing and it went to the catch block, right, and it is coming to the handle error. So this is the way how you can handle the error, right? So you can see the error which we are getting from the lambda. That is a error info, something went wrong in lambda, right? This is the error which we have written in the lambda function. All right, so here you can also store these errors in some like a dynamodb table, so for tracking the errors, right? So this was all about exception, and you can also add asynchronously this error because in real time project you have a various states in a state functions. So let's say you have a one state, two state, and if we are getting any error, so you need to see like you want to fail entire step function or you want to just skip the state if this is if we are getting any error with that state. Okay, so that's all for this video. Please comment and like, subscribe and share this video if you like. Thank you.